Have you ever been hungry? I know I have. As young men and women, which all of us have been at one point, we were starving and always relied on mom to cook for us, and we never really applied ourselves to cook that grilled cheese that made our tongues just watery. And there are many starving young men and women out there nowadays because they don't know how to cook for themselves. And I believe all men and women, young or old, if you have forgotten or just haven't applied yourself into that skill, should learn how to cook meals fit for kings. Now, myself, I'm going off to college and I still rely on mom to cook. And I honestly believe that I should know how to cook because I'm going to college and I don't really think I should be going to McDonald's and getting that Big Mac. Although it's nice, big, juicy, fat burger, it's also loaded with a lot of fats, and I really don't want to be a member of the freshman 15. And, college kids should definitely know how to cook. The Huffington Post on May 16, 2012 stated that all college kids must know how to cook. In a day and age where diet-related deaths have dramatically increased, and eating has become not only a personal problem, but a social and political one as well, we should all learn how to cook so we can start eating healthier rather than go out for fast food. And learning how to microwave instant ramen, that's not a cooking skill. I can do that. And also, in terms of couples and whatnot, marriages, boyfriend-girlfriend relationships, it's often joked around and tossed around that, women do the cooking, they do all the housework and whatnot. But, it's also really nice, for men to actually know how to do these things. Not just because it pleases the wife, but because maybe they're sick one day or they're gone or something like that. And the Bubloos.com on January 16th stated that men who have the sufficient skills to cook and perform household duties will be able to cook for themselves when the girl has gone on a trip, or even if the male is by himself at a hotel or somewhere abroad. These skills will make the male no longer dependent on the wife or even the mother if they're young. Or living with their mom, which is, wow. Now, of course, women should also know how to cook. It had to come down to that. Men in relationships often do look for women who know how to cook. And the 11-8 on November 29th stated that men often search for women who can cook because men love to eat. The best way to a man is through his stomach. The best way to a man's heart is through his stomach. And men are very simple, and cooking is a big part of a relationship. I think it is, and I also strongly believe that both men and women should know how to cook. Both men and women should know how to cook, whether it be, on a trip or at home, or they're not with, their families, where they have someone available to cook for them. They should just know how to. It's, for survival, healthy habits and whatnot. And, it's the know-how of cooking is something that should be widespread knowledge and not just left upon the females or the males in a relationship or anywhere. And, it's just something that really needs to be taught and learned and not just left to one single person.